Welcome everyone to the House of Drake's podcast. This is technically episode number 4, and we're focusing on not one, not two, but all three of the Goku versus Superman death battles from the popular YouTube channel Death Battle. If you're new, hit like, comment, subscribe, share the video everywhere, and tell me what you think down in the comment section. Now, let's start off from the very beginning. Let's start off from the very, very beginning. Because I'm gonna toss you in here. I ain't no warnings. I'm tossing you in here. I'm a fan of both anime, manga, Marvel, DC, fantasy, all that good stuff. I'm a fan of all of it. Big fan, big fan, big fan, big fan. I don't know much about all of everything because everybody has so much stuff to go deep into. I don't have time to. I don't have all that time in the world. But I'm a fan of everything. So when something like this happens, first of all, I'm a Death Battle fan too. If you not know, if you saw if you look through the channel, I have playlists. If you go through the channel here on YouTube and you go through my playlists, I have a playlist of death battles. There's about 5 of them, I want to say. I've done death battles myself. Personally, when I do death battles, I take either scenarios or characters that could collide or even ideas I had, and I put them in this death battle so they can go 1v1, and I give you both characters, their abilities, their skill sets, anything extra I need to add on to there that I can add on there, and then I put them in a natural setting and have them go at it in the death battle. No one has a fair advantage of the other one. No, that's not how we do things. So here we have Goku versus Superman, two of the bigger names in the world of both comic books and anime slash manga. We're gonna watch the video together. We're gonna watch all 3 videos. I'm gonna skip around some stuff here and there. Quite honestly, no. Quite honestly, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna explain as much I know about Goku more than I know about Superman. I have Superman knowledge, but not a lot. I'm not gonna lie, I don't have a lot. So what they did on their channel, of course, they give out both characters. They go into details about both characters. They tell you what both characters can do in a death battle. I mean, what their abilities and stuff to do. Like I said, it's 3 different styles. The first one's the original. I think the original came out in like 2013, I want to say, or something like that. The second one came out probably like 3 years after that one. And then the last one just happened in 2023. So it's a rotation of all 3. And the reason why I keep doing that is because Goku kept getting new transformations and new abilities and stuff to learn. So what we're gonna do is, I'm not even gonna, I'm not even gonna go over all of it. I mean, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go over the ending to each fight, right? So I'm gonna skip because they're gonna have the power levels and all that stuff. I'm gonna skip over that parts. And on thing we're gonna listen. I don't think I'm gonna have you guys listen. I'm gonna have you guys watch the fight. We're gonna watch the fight together, and then we're gonna go over why they have who won the fight. And then after that, I will have a discussion. We'll sit here and we'll have a discussion of why I think they're right and where they're wrong. And then we'll go from there. So give me some time to set up everything. All right, I got everything set up. So let's let's get to watching. Let's get to watching. Let me get the sound too.
It's a bird! It's a plane! It's gonna kill us! I hate
Don't worry, folks. This looks like a job for Super. Whoa! I got it.
Earlier today, Superman heroically rescued Metropolis from disaster once again. The Man of Tomorrow saved a downed airliner which would have crashed.
Superman, huh? Wow, he looks really strong. What, that pretty boy ass clown? Please, I could kill him with my eyes closed. Even faster than that stupid transforming hedgehog.
Just look at him, wearing his underwear on the outside. I bet it chafes.
Don't be so sure. I sense him. He's strong. Stronger than anyone I've ever fought.
Are you serious?
Finally, someone as strong as me. I heard he's an alien.
An alien? It's only a matter of time before he destroys the planet. Member!
Okay, let's skip up a little bit, but that's just holy crap. There we go. Let's go back a little bit. My fault. There we are.
Hey there.
Hello.
You look pretty strong. Let's fight.
Fight? Well, that's really what I do.
Oh boy, this is gonna be fun.
You're insane. Fight. You're outmatched. Give up.
I'll pay.
What?
What? I can't move.
So, you're an alien too, huh?
What did you do to me?
Pressure points. Didn't work at first, but my X-ray and microscopic vision let me find your body's weak points. You won't be going anywhere. What is that?
Ah, sensu beam.
Right there. Okay. I know. I hate to be that guy. The first problem I'm having right now is they're fighting in the city. If you've seen Dragon Ball, any Dragon Ball Z, you know that Goku did not believe in fighting in cities because there's too many innocent people in the way, and he can't fight with people in the way. That's one of the problems we have right here. Another thing, he has a power pole. Man, Goku hasn't used the power pole since Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball people. This is Dragon Ball Z version of Goku that they're using. He lost. I don't know what he did with the power ball. Power pole. He probably lost it somewhere. He doesn't have that anymore. So the fact that they have it on his back, like he's going to use it, inaccurate. Very inaccurate. The why they had the sensor beam automatically just flew out of his pocket like that. Goku is not bringing those sensors beams with him if it's a 1v1 fight. He hasn't done that. When he fought Vegeta for the first time, he didn't have the sensor beams with him. When he fought, when he went to Planet Namek, when this 1v1 was against Frieza, he didn't have those no more. He already used them up for everybody else. He didn't even take one himself. When he fought Frieza on Namek, he didn't have one because all of it's gone. When he went against the androids, he didn't use one at all. He just straight up fought them. They gave him, pretty sure they gave him one. I think they gave him one, but then again, I think they ran out. I'm pretty sure they ran out or something like that. He didn't have one. When he fought against Cell, he gave Cell one, but he personally didn't have it on him. When the Majin Buu arc happened, they didn't have any because Corn stopped growing them, and they only had like maybe one or two that grew, and that was about it. They didn't have anymore. And then in GT, I think in GT they didn't use none at all, if I'm not mistaken. I might be mistaken, but no, I don't think they used any in GT at all. So right now the fight is already inaccurate based off of that. Quite honestly, I mean, if I'm being quite honestly, I don't know if Superman has I don't know if he has hand-to-hand combat reaction time. I don't think his reaction time is that fast. But then again, I might be reaching. You know what? I might be reaching. You know what? Let me stop. Let's go ahead. Let's keep watching. Let's keep watching.
One?
No. I'm ending this now. What? Ugh. Okay, Blondie, what's going on? this might take a while. Ugh. What? No, not now.
Huh? Hey, what are you doing?
No,
Is that rock hurting you?
kryptonite.
There. Okay, let's go.
What? Why?
I want to beat you at your best. It's no fun if it's not fair.
Gee, thanks.
Oh, wonderful ads. I know we ain't paying for no ads around here.
Next time, watch your blind spot. Huh. Deja vu. Feels like
Power pulling step!
magic.
The game's not as fun when you're losing, is it?
Game? You think this is a game? I haven't even begun to play.
Let me pause one more time. Once again, he does not use the power pole no more, people. The power pole is gone, disappeared. I don't even know what happened to the power pole. Second, Goku's not willingly, he's not willing to destroy the city that he's in. So many innocent people, especially not no building that somebody could be in there. That's nonsense. Instant transmission does not work the way y'all think this works. Instant transmission, Goku legitimately has to lock on the target of someone he's looking for. There's a reason why people keep, I don't know why people keep using instant transmission like it's instantly for him. It's not instant. Goku's instant transmission works. I mean, I explain it time and time again. He has to legitimately lock on someone's energy and then get there. If the energy is not massive enough, he cannot lock on there. He cannot teleport. Superman has no energy for him to lock on. Superman right now, he's basically what, base form or whatever. He's not even having any energy pouring out. He doesn't have that. He's just a regular, he's just a super being. There's no way for Goku just to teleport to a location that he knows Superman's going to be in. Inaccurate. I'm sorry. I know I hate to be that, but it's very inaccurate. I'm just letting y'all know it's very inaccurate. I don't want y'all to be walking around with false thought process. That's all.
Oh, great. Not another.
He can even keep up with Super Saiyan 3. What makes him so strong?
Attacking my mind, huh?
Solar flare!
My turn. I've got a bad feeling about this. Here we go again.
It's over, Superman. Nobody is stronger than Super Saiyan 4. My ultimate form.
ultimate form, huh? About time you ran out of hairstyles. Don't have much left in me. Have to get above those clouds.
Oh no, you don't!
That's it. Good. Right. Wait. There's no way. He's still alive. It's the sun. He's using the sun. But I'm drained. Sun, lend me your energy.
We're lost in the dark. But you.
It's over! It's finally over! We never have to hear about it again!
Indeed. Superman may not be as tenacious as Goku, but sometimes tenacity only prolongs the inevitable.
Superman's power's insane! He can even patch up holes in reality just with his own static electricity.
Goku did not understand Superman's connection to the sun and would not think to teleport him to a red star. Even if he did figure it out, he would run the risk of teleporting him to a blue star, which actually increases Superman's power.
And if Goku destroyed the sun, the supernova would blast all the way past Mars and incinerate him.
So it ultimately comes down to who is stronger, faster, and tougher. The force needed to move an object out of the sun's orbit by 1% is about 1,000 times less than the object's mass. The Earth weighs in just under 6.6 This means Superman is strong enough to move 6.6 quintillion tons.
But since his solar power can rise infinitely, this is nowhere near his maximum strength.
You're lifting 200 quintillion tons. That's 3 times your record.
While being timed by Max Lord, Superman flew to the sun and back in less than 2 minutes. That's 9.4 billion kilometers per hour.
Not to mention he was fighting Wonder Stripper the whole time.
So it's likely he can go faster. According to Batman, he can fly at least 17 billion kilometers per hour.
And nobody argues with Batman. The Man of Steel can survive the impact of multiple supernovas, each with about 10 octillion megatons of force.
So Superman's feats and skills are definitively measured. However, Goku's are not, and are difficult to judge. Not only does Dragon Ball heavily abuse cinematic time, but Goku's final adventures in Dragon Ball GT are incredibly inconsistent due to his untimely transformation into a child.
Wow, the room got a lot bigger somehow.
As ki is dependent on the physical body, his child form likely could not handle his own ki, sending his power into flux.
It can't take it. It's too weak. My older body was more developed.
And obviously, we're not using future Goku, because that would require a ridiculous amount of assumptions. Not to mention, we'd have to use future Superman, who's pretty much God. So, like Superman, we need to in his prime.
We discovered an ironclad method to finding Goku's limits, which we call the gravity formula, based around his training in increased gravity. Due to his style of training and Saiyan heritage, Goku increases his abilities proportionate to the amount of force he trains under.
Saiyans are born with a unique ability to fight anywhere.
While in base form, Goku could lift just under 40 tons. This is equivalent to 586 times normal Earth gravity, which we will use in the gravity formula alongside the Super Saiyan power increases to calculate Goku's maximum potential.
Multiplying the 40 tons by the Super Saiyan forms means he can lift up to 160,000 tons in Super...
Somebody's mathing ain't mathing here. Someone, someone's mathing ain't mathing here. They decided to use the ton base when he wasn't even a Super Saiyan yet. And this is when Goku died the very first time. It doesn't include the time that he died after the Cell Saga. So this math is completely off already. You don't have to sit here and do the math, because the math is completely off already. Because I can tell you that right now, the math is completely off already. And the reason why, like I said, what they're using is based off of his first death when he died to Raditz when he was training with King Kai. They're saying that he can only live there. That's at that time period. If we're using him as prime, but you're also using Super Saiyan 4. And their problem was they couldn't figure it out what Super Saiyan 4 was based off of the fact that his smaller body couldn't contain it. Doing basic math, I mean, basically what we were seeing and what the statements that he was saying throughout GT, in his basic form as a kid, which I would say it would have his original strength. Right there, if it's half his original strength, he fought a character that he said was on the same level as Majin Buu. And that was his kid form. So, AKA, if he was in his adult body form doing this entire GT saga, he pretty much is one-shotting majority of those characters with no problems. That's the reason why they kind of reverted him back to the kid form. That way they can make the adventures go through. You know what I'm saying? It makes the adventure go through a little bit faster. So, in his kid form, with their little statement, they like to take out of context, which they love to do that. They love to do that. What ended up happening was, at that time frame, he was going Super Saiyan 3. Super Saiyan 3 he could not maintain in a smaller body because the body's not developed yet. You transfer that to when he was as an adult, when he's Super Saiyan 3, clearly, and I do mean clearly, he's easily stronger and faster than he's ever been. So this tons thing's already off base, because we have to take it from his, let's go to end of Dragon Ball Z, not even going to GT. If you go to end of Dragon Ball Z, get the strength from Dragon Ball Z Goku, not the beginning of Dragon Ball Z. So all this tons and stuff is, you can probably increase that. You can probably times that by, you can probably multiply all those by 2, maybe 4. I don't even know. I can't even give you a legit. I can't even give you a legit thing. Even here, and even when I'm looking at here, they're talking about, this is 2018, so this is 5 years later. They're saying over 100. Well, I can't even take this as a feat thing, actually, quite honestly. But we know for a fact that he's lifting way more than that. We know for a fact he's lifting more than that. But continue with your math. My fault. Go ahead with the math part. Go ahead.
Super Saiyan 4, strong enough to pick up a continent, or my ex-wife. Right after Goku trained on King Kai's planet, which has gravity 10 times stronger than Earth's, he flew across Snake Way Road as fast as possible to save his friends. It took him 28 hours. Impressive, since that's 1 million kilometers long.
Except it's filled with curves and Goku flew straight over it. So how far did he actually travel? By comparing Goku's height to a single spike, we can measure each curve. We can then remove those curves from the overall length. So it turns out Goku actually flew 307,000 kilometers, nearly 11,000 kilometers per hour.
To see how fast his base form is by the end of the series, we run the snake weight number through the gravity formula to find that his top speed clocks in at over 2.5 billion.
Right there. The good old classic miscalculations. Once again, they calculated using beginning of Dragon Ball Z. Very beginning of Dragon Ball Z. They just said it. Oh, at the very beginning of Dragon Ball Z, he was this fast. If you're taking Prime Goku, that's not Prime Goku. That's the beginning of Goku. That's still beginning of Z Goku. He haven't even transformed just yet. So you're saying at his base form right there, 64,000 or 64 million, whatever the number we're looking at. You're saying that's that because of what he did in the beginning of the series. You have to times that probably about four at least by time we get to end of Z. You have to. You can't just tell me that these numbers are correct. And then of course, if you take a look at it, they said his base form and his Super Saiyan 2 transformation has the exact same top speed. The speed is completely off in general, considering 2 is way stronger than 1, and then 3 is stronger than 2. The math is correct. The math is not mathing here. This is the problem that people have when they start doing math instead of just doing the work. You know what I'm saying? Keep going, though. Keep going. Keep going.
Kilometers per hour, over 2 times the speed of light.
We can determine Goku's durability through this bomb, which the brilliant Dr. Gero designed to kill Goku at age 25, when his maximum potential was Kaioken times 4.
That was intended for Goku.
It was intended to be a last resort.
Scans of the bomb display a TNT measurement of 657. Bulma says the bomb could destroy the Earth, so this is likely measured in quadrillion megatons, since it takes at least 53 quadrillion megatons of force to destroy the Earth.
So in his final form, Goku can survive up to nearly 35 sextillion megatons.
Whoa. Put that numbers back. Let's get them numbers back. Hold up. Let's get those numbers back a tad bit. Let's get those numbers
Since
back.
It takes at least 53 quadrillion megatons of force to destroy the Earth.
So in his final form, Goku can survive up to nearly 35 sex.
We're using information from Cell Saga. 7 years has passed since the Cell Saga, and Goku was training in Outworld. In Outworld, he trained in a lot of those characters were actually kind of canon. Pecan or whatever his name is. He was canon. He was in Kai. By the way, I was watching Kai. Kai is accurate to the manga. The numbers are off, completely off, completely off. Still, the numbers are still completely off because now you're just going based off of the thing with the first one was they was using information, old information, out of date information, and information that they only found and tried to calculate based off that information. This number is most likely 2 times to 3 times bigger, 2 to 4 times bigger than that. Easily. Considering that, not only is that, considering they fight characters that are strong enough to destroy the planet with far little help. Goku's collision against Vegeta and Namek, Vegeta's Gallic gun, full power Gallic gun. He said, if you dodge this will destroy the planet. Goku reacted to it. Frieza, any part of Frieza destroys a planet, a planet with bigger gravitation than Earth. Any version of Frieza can destroy the planet easily. Goku fought and defeated that. Cell said he was going to blow up the solar system and Earth multiple times throughout that arc. It was said that he was going to blow up the Earth. Many times they say he was going to blow up the Earth. Goku even unleashed a Kamehameha that could have blown up the Earth, and he was at Super Saiyan, not Super Saiyan 2. He was at Super Saiyan, trained Super Saiyan. He was saying he could. They was like, "Oh, Goku, don't do that. You're going to blow up the Earth." And Buu Saga literally fought all different versions of Boos who are known to be planetary ASAP. Kid Boo popped up and literally blew up planet Earth. So this by saying that, oh, he can survive up to no. He can survive more than that. He can survive based off of these characters' skill sets that they're able to destroy stuff. Now I know this is durability and stuff. Durability wise, you can't really judge Dragon Ball Z characters because you're judging based off of the characters that are fighting against. At the end of Z, I'm not even including GT right now. At the end of Z, they fought pretty much a planetary to what solar system to what galaxy level characters and Majin Buu galaxy because he can go around destroying planets and stuff. You can argue that's what he fought against. So this is not even accurate. None of this is accurate. 0% of this is accurate. And then if I count if I count GT, I'm not even gonna count GT. Y'all can do the numbers for GT. GT, everything just increases. First, you have to understand how powerful he was at his kid. You have to understand how powerful he was at the end of Z. Half, you can half what I don't know how many years it was been in Z. I mean GT. I don't know how many years. Fast forward X amount of years, so say he was 2 times stronger than he was at the end of Z, and then increase, and then you have to half his power, and then stack everything that he got from GT onto his adult body that would happen in GT. So all that's getting it's more math than just 35 castillion tons. I can tell you that. It's a lot more math. I'm telling you.
Stillion megatons.
Goku doesn't rely solely on his physical abilities. He amplifies his strength and durability with ki.
But even though his ki reserve cannot be measured, we can determine his maximum output. See, his ki attacks do not force him backward unless he allows them to.
Even when firing upward at full power, the ground beneath him remains untouched.
Therefore, according to physics, his maximum output is at most equal to the amount of force he can withstand.
Luckily, we just calculated that with the Zero Bomb.
All right, now that we've determined Goku's maximum potential, let's compare it to Superman.
Holy shit! Not even close.
Now, we can keep throwing feats and equations around, but in the end, numbers cannot measure what Goku and Superman are capable of.
And that's pretty much the end of that one. Yeah, let's stop that. Let's no. No. If you cannot use numbers to determine how powerful said characters are, especially when it comes to this type of battles, because numbers are never going to add up. You have to take off of who they were fighting against and do they measure up against said characters. Now, they say Superman won this fight. Quite honestly, like I said, there was a lot of inaccuracy in that entire fight. The power pole being used at any point in time was very inaccurate. Goku surviving in space is inaccurate because he cannot survive in space. He's never been out there, so he can't survive it. That was inaccurate. The fact that they used the spirit, the fact they had said Goku was spent and he was exhausted and he was tired, and the fact they lied on that, he built up a spirit bomb that was from the sun itself. So my thing is, if it was coming from the sun, does that not mean that Goku's also getting power from Superman himself, who's power up in the sun? Question mark. I'm asking a question. Because yes, he's getting power from the sun, but there's a person in the sun. So shouldn't Goku be draining Superman from his super form because of the spirit bomb? I'm asking the question. And then on top of the spirit bomb, Goku, I don't know why they transform into making an attack. That was idiotic. Didn't like that. He transformed back into Super Saiyan 4, so clearly he wasn't out of energy at all, 0%. And apparently, Superman doesn't care about the Earth because he destroyed the entire Earth just to win a fight. That's not Superman at all. I don't think Superman will ever destroy the Earth unless he was pure evil. And then when he was pure evil in Injustice, he never destroyed the Earth. He just enslaved Earth. So I'm way confused about why they had it. Oh yeah, he'll just destroy it. Why? Why was that an option? How is that an option? How can that be an option? A lot of inaccuracies in the whole fight. They said Superman wins. Personally, even all the feats they were showing from Superman and stuff like that, and the numbers are completely off. Goku wins that fight. GT Goku alone was doing things that arguably didn't get, especially in 2013. He was doing things that only Super Saiyan God transformations was doing at the time period. Super Saiyan God hasn't even came out yet. So this is off. I think Goku easily, not even easily. I think Goku wins that fight. And they had it to where all the things that Goku was doing that Superman had no reaction to, not even no reaction to, but somehow he was like nonchalant about it. Like, dude, you fought against Doomsday. Doomsday was whooping your ass badly. He fought against many heroes who, in the hand-to-hand combat floor, he took them seriously, even though he was stronger than them. He still took them seriously. So fighting against a guy like Goku, who even they had a part to, oh, this is magic power. He's using magic. Well, this makes him a little weaker, does it not? I'm pretty sure it makes him more weaker. I'm not 100. It makes him more weaker in my person. It makes him more weaker. It weakens him. He's not immune to it. It makes him a little bit. He's a little hurt towards it. I just don't see, even with their maths and stuff, which I don't know why they was mathing so hard. They was mathing really hard about that. There's no way you can convince me that Superman actually beat Goku in that fight. I don't think so. I don't think so. So give me a couple seconds. Let me get up the second video so we can go over that too. Let me say what was your thought on the first one? Like I said, a lot of stuff that was inaccurate in there, and we're going to see what the second one looking like. It's been a very long time since I watched some this fights. I ain't gonna. All right, we got part two up. Wait, hold on. All right, little baby over here, but we're not focusing on her. So let's get started on the second one here, ladies and gentlemen, everybody. This is after the introduction of not Dragon Ball, introduction of Super Saiyan God and Super Saiyan Blue was added to the scenario here in this one. So, like I said, we skip all that. We're here for the fight scene itself and quote unquote information they're gonna give us. And this one's gonna be, once again, this should be fun. Let's get it. Excuse me. It's early in the. It's early. It's that early. Um, the Dragon Balls don't exist. You blew up planet Earth. Freaking Dende is dead. The Dragon Balls doesn't exist now. I don't know how Shenron. Not only that, how would he know about Shenron and stuff? He doesn't even know how to summon Shenron. Like literally, no one does. But sorry, it's just a little nitpick, real quick.
Stop. Stop. Are you coming? You got room over there, buddy? Or did I take your spot? Or you were just about to sit her? I'm supposed. I'm gonna play down. Hey. Please come. It's all good. You do it. You know, throw. Are you okay? I'm okay.
This stops here. I'm impressed. I actually. Mommy. Either have. With every step, an earthquake. With every breath, I could create a hurricane. This is my burden. Be thankful it is not yours.
Smooth cannabis with my dad.
That's
Will I say?
random ones. All right, this is a hill I'm ready to die on. I'll make a longer video about this. I personally believe Super Saiyan God is stronger than Super Saiyan Blue. That's just personally just me. It's an argument I've been having for a very long time, and I'm sticking to my arguments here. But let's keep going because, I mean, godly.
Blue hair? I've seen worse. Out of my way. Take this. You can take it, can't you? You're too strong for your own good. Out of my way.
Get up, Brooklyn!
This stops here. All right. Have you had your fun? I would prefer we don't accidentally destroy the Earth a second time.
No, I will never back down from a fight. Ah, me! Ah, me! I will beat you!
Stop it! This is over! I'm sorry.
I believe this is the part where I say, I told you so.
But King Kai, I don't understand.
You can't beat him.
Sure I can. I'll just train harder than ever.
No, Goku. You can overcome any limit put in front of you, but his power has no limit. Even if you somehow found the power to surpass him, you wouldn't have anything left to aspire to. Do you truly want that?
Nah, sounds boring. Oops. King Kai, do you have anything to eat?
Goku, I'm trying to be serious here.
Why? My stomach has limits too, you know.
KO!
Whoa! Torches and pitchforks down! Before you start raging, please hear us out on this one, alright?
Goku is incredibly powerful, a skilled warrior, and a great character. But Superman is on a completely different level, one which really doesn't belong in versus matches like these. Sure, due to the writing style of Dragon Ball, Super Saiyan God Goku's exact limits are difficult to pinpoint. Also, Goku will likely achieve a new form in the future. It's just how Dragon Ball works nowadays. However, none of that is really a factor. Goku will always have limits, while Superman's maximum potential is limitless.
Don't believe us? Well, strap in, boys and girls. Let's look at how Superman breaks reality. One day, Superman was hanging out near Vega, the brightest star in the Lyra constellation.
For the record, that's 25 light years from Earth, or 147 trillion miles.
Naturally, a crisis occurred on Earth, so Superman's photographer buddy Jimmy activated his signal watch, calling for Superman's aid. And Superman arrived in a matter of minutes.
Being a comic book, the time Superman took getting to Earth is unspecified. However, the comic never mentioned or implied any large time lapse, and he arrived as the battle was ending. Even if we seriously lowballed this feat to taking 10 minutes, Superman would be traveling over 800 trillion miles per hour.
Caught him. I got him. Boy, I got him, ref. Hey, I got him, ref. Did we not hear from the very first video that Superman was able to, what was that, lap the planet Earth in 2 minutes? So what happened here? Is it because he's a farther away distance, so he's not as fast as we say. He's not as fast as you think he is if it still takes him that much time. Yeah, I'm just saying. Hey. Okay, Go ahead. Sorry.
Over 1,000,000 times the speed of light. But more impressively, Jimmy's signal watch operates by emitting a high-frequency sound only Superman can hear. Which means Superman heard the signal in the vacuum of space 25 light years away. That is physically impossible. Except for Superman.
you aren't impossible.
Is that not Wonder Woman next to him that's helping lifting up the guy who's made up of eternity? Just want to make sure. That's all.
Not insane enough for you? Well, then, how about the time Superman lifted a book of infinite pages?
Is that not Shazam next to him that's lifting up this book of infinity? Just asking questions.
That's right. Superman lifted both eternity and infinity.
With help. Infinity and eternity with help, by the way. Spoiler alert. This case, y'all didn't know. This case. Some of y'all might see. Y'all can see the picture. Some of y'all might see the video. Y'all might not be able to see the video, but he lifted both of those with assistance. He's not doing it solo. He has help. What are we doing here?
Though he did have some help from Wonder Woman and Shazam.
Hey, Wiz, what's half of infinity? Infinity.
Regardless, they have limits in their own strength. So while they were lifting a specific set part for each load, Superman was lifting everything else, which literally means everything else. Really, Wonder Woman and Shazam didn't even need to be there.
Superman's held a black hole.
Hold up. Go back. Is that Green Lantern helping too?
Shazam didn't even need to be there.
That's fantastically. This is fun.
Superman's held a black hole, survived an explosion equal to 50 supernovas, flew through the center of a red sun, which is like tanking millions of nukes rapid fire, and once easily absorbed enough solar energy to vaporize half a galaxy. And to put an end to the Wizards magazine argument, here he is getting thrown from orbit into Earth with enough force to devastate the planet and cause nuclear winter. Oh, look! He stood up moments later, more pissed off than hurt. Oh, and by the way, none of this was pre-crisis.
Believe us, we know none of this makes any logical sense.
And hey, it's not our fault. These writers just keep making Superman the most impossibly OP guy ever. That's kind of what he's all about.
Exactly. Superman isn't just a sketch on paper. He's an ideal. Superman and Goku are more than just characters. They inspire. They show us the best of what...
All right, right there. Let's stop right there. We'll stop right there. So, what they said, writers are making Superman invincible. Writers with an S. Not, baby, trying to touch my face. What's going on here? Writers, meaning all the Superman feet might be coming from different artists and not one singular Superman is what they're talking about. This, in case you guys did not know, during this time frame, this is about 2015 when they made this video. During that time frame, there were still multiple versions of Superman that was going on in the world. There was not one singular Superman. There were multiple Supermans. There's a Superman who sneezed and blew up sneezed the galaxy away. That Superman is different from the Man of Steel Superman. That Superman is different compared to Superboy Prime. That's different from Superman 1 million. Fighters like that. They're all different Superman. So in this fight, which they keep hyping up all this stuff, I'm like, when exactly did this Superman that we're using, what Superman are you technically using in this fight? Not only are what technically Superman are using in this fight, as you can tell in this fight alone, that you know that those transformations just came out. They just came out because it was like, no matter what Goku can do, Superman's gonna win this fight no matter what. They didn't give no thought process of Goku and Beerus swapping punches. 3 punches would have destroyed the universe. Superman doesn't have a feat that says he's going to destroy the universe for swapping hands. I don't think there's hardly any anime out there that punches 3 punches can destroy a universe. So I don't. So for me personally, that none of this matters, right? None of that matters. None of the feats that Superman that oh he did Infinity, he did like he's lifting, but he's not destroying anything on that type of level. That last panel they showed, oh man, they caused all these winters and stuff going on. That's it. Man, Meliodas and the Seven Deadly Sins did that just for showing up as the Demon King on Earth. What are we talking about here? And he's nowhere near Goku's level at that time period. So this pretty much confirms to me that they use multiple. Of course, you guys can go and watch those videos yourself and really pay attention to that time frame and what era that this came out in. But this showcased me they wasn't using just basic Superman or New 52 Superman or pre-crisis Superman or anything like that. They was using multiple versions of Superman just to compete to one version of Goku. Even so, we got one more. I'm gonna stop. We got one more. Let me get that. Got the third video up. I personally, the third video is the worst video out of all of them. Personally, I believe it's the worst one out of all three of them. On all the threes I've watched, I think this is the worst one. Let's watch. Let's watch the final one.
All right, the combatants are set. We've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle!
If you say so.
You're holding back. Give it your all. No regrets.
I'm doing just fine.
Oops. Well, I guess we can wish it back later.
All right, I'll show you just how powerful I really am. This looks like a job for... Well, what do you think?
That was awesome! Nice suit!
Oh, thanks. Kryptonian fabric. My mom made it for me.
Almost had me there. That was actually pretty fun.
Yeah, it sure was. But I'll be stronger next time.
I look forward to it.
Let's go again.
You're on.
Oh, sorry. Forgot the vanity part. I'm sorry, y'all.
That's it! The final, indisputable answer! Who am I kidding? People are gonna argue this one forever.
There are so many ways this battle could go, especially with all the other continuities.
Yeah, for real. Goku would kick almost every other Superman's ass, except for the main one.
There's a lot to cover, so let's address the 5 categories most representative of this.
Oh, no, we don't. We don't have to do that at all. I stopped that. We don't have to do that at all. No, we're good here. We're good here. We finished. We did it. So let's talk. We watched all 3. That wasn't even shorter than the other ones. I don't short fight, because they knew what they was doing. That was the worst of the 3. And the reason why it was the worst of the 3 is because what I did not know until I looked this up before after I watched this fight the first time. What I did not know is that the Superman now, right now, in the year 2024 now, hey, in the year 2024 now, every single Superman who's ever been created is now one Superman. Every single version. Superman Prime, 1 million, the man who sneezed the galaxy away, all those is in one Superman now. That's the reason why they did this fight. If they didn't do that, just imagine DC never did that. If the comic books never did that, they'd stick. That's the kitty cat, by the way. I ain't got no. I know this get y'all saw some ears moving. That's a kitty cat. Ain't no lion. Rawr. No. Yeah. What they did that what ended up happening is that they combined every single Superman into one Superman. That's why they say it's the main Superman. That's the new Superman. That's the official comic book right now Superman. Every single version of it. That's a lot of Supermans added to one character. Yes, he's gonna be OP. There was no question about it. There was no can Goku? No, no, no. Stop the cap. That's a broken Superman. You added every single version of Superman into one Superman. There's not a single being. I'll take that back. There's not a Dragon Ball character that can deal with that version of Superman. None. Zero. This many. That many. Yep, right there. That's the fun number. None. There's none. He's broken. That's why they was like, we're adding super Dragon Ball superheroes and stuff. I'm like, what? Why are we adding video? I'm like, oh Lord, we're adding video games to this. This for a fight, dude. We know who wins this damn man. This ain't no competition if you're doing all that. There ain't no point. End of the day. And this is about an hour long. I'm sorry, but y'all know what's up. Y'all seen the title. Y'all knew how long it was gonna be. Goku wins the first one and the second one, my personal opinion, hands down. The third one, there's no way you're gonna sit here and tell me that in the third one, Superman destroys Goku. No competition in the third fight. There's no point of adding the third fight. From the second fight, where they had it to where they was like, oh, and they had the King Kai and Goku moment. That was like, yeah, Goku, you can't just defeat him. He has no limits. That was a lie. Because that's 2015. It's 2024 now. That was a lie because in that time frame, not only did they make one Superman, the main Superman, the OP Superman, Goku has also continued to develop and got stronger himself. That's why. Now, for you anime fans and comic book fans of both, I will tell you this right now. This doesn't mean anything to me. I just want to react to it, have a little fun. Nobody in the comic book universe, Marvel and DC together, is not touching characters from manga and anime. It's not happening. Zero. And for you people out there that keep thinking that Dragon Ball Z is the beginning and end for all animes, expand your anime watching ASAP. Goku is powerful. He's not powerful than Sailor Moon. It's amazing. I know. He's not powerful than Sinbad from Mangi. I know. Probably some names y'all probably don't even know who Sinbad is. I know. You don't watch anime. It's okay. I understand. There are characters throughout the anime and manga world who are stronger than Goku. And the only reason why he's the quote unquote the mascot of anime, and Luffy look like he's taking that over though. The reason why people keep comparing him is because that's the only show that people watches that comes to the fighting. There's people that don't think outside the box. There's literally characters who has fight scenes, who does the fighting and stuff, who surpasses him. There's an anime, I think it's God of High School. The main character is literally the reincarnation of the Monkey King. Son Wonku. Son Wonku. Son Goku. Son Wonku. He's literally Son Wonku. That's what he is. There's no ifs, ands, but that's just him. So there's not a character, like I said, there's shows out there. There's animes, there's mangas who surpasses Goku. I want y'all to get that to your mind, to your thought set. So this Superman versus Goku thing, for people who need that, like, oh yeah, Superman can beat Goku. Yeah, that's fun. You beat a 5%er. You're not even close to the top tier yet. So there's still characters that are passing him. Hell, put Superman against Zeus from Records of Ragnarok. And Zeus is prime, by the way. I would like to see how Superman supposed to handle somebody who legitimately, and I do mean legitimately, punches so fast that it looks like time has stopped. That's fun. Do that death battle. Do that one. Do that one. But there's potentially we might see another one. Hopefully, never. I don't want to see this again. I want Superman against characters that are actually on his level, that surpass his levels, quite honestly. And I like to see people's reaction to that. And I know people. I know they're not going to do it because that's information they don't. It's not a popular. There's some of these shows are not popular enough for them to go out their way and watch it and dissect it down like we do. Just reality, just reality. But that is the end of this podcast. This longest crap. I might get in trouble from YouTube because I didn't know. Like I forgot they had music playing. So if anything, if I upload it on YouTube, those parts could be muted. If it's on YouTube, it could be muted. If it is, it is whatever. But I'll catch you guys on the next podcast.